Hello.
Failure.
It's not my fault my internet has been stupid for the last, like, half hour.
Objection!
I've had that yelled at me enough this week with the community async that I'm in.
Welcome.
Would you care to guess how many objections I've received?
Yes.
Okay, I can't keep on.
Do you have a number?
No.
I'm at 111.
Jeez. I bet you're wanting to tell the rest of them.
Like two in particular, actually. Hang on, let me get the web client up. So people can know where I'm at currently.
Also, you were unstable.
Of course. Still?
That's what Twitch says. It says you're unstable. It looks like it's doing right, so I don't know why it's saying unstable, but it is.
6. Grab the thing. What someone said when this started, is the AP manual for manual stuff, is that really needed for anything?
The AP.manual file?
Yeah. Because, like, you use it for your web client.
I know at one point it was supposed to be utilized for tracking in the text client, but I don't think you absolutely have to have it as long as you've got the AP world.
I didn't think so. Because I was like...
Because I think the client refers to the AP world first,
and
then the AP manual if it can't find it.
Yeah. That's what I thought, because I'm just like, wait, I don't actually really need this, because I just went to the manual, like the actual manual client first. I was going to start using that first when I did all this, but then I was like, why don't I just use the web client? And then I remembered, oh, right, I can't technically complete it with the web client because that button is not available at the moment. That button is broken.
It should work.
1 second.
Drop me the AP world. I'll gen a test seed and see. Actually, my stuff's outdated. I can't.
Oh.
Never mind. I just thought about that. I've not updated in a while, so I know it's not updated.
Yeah, here I am on the web client. I am technically one piece of evidence away from doing 1-1 as my second case. I have one case completed, which was 1-2. But I need a second case. But I'm one item away from 1-1 of 3. I don't have a hint for that, unfortunately.
Because the game complete button should be under no category.
Well, it's not working. Unless it's waiting for me to get my victory condition, and then it will show up.
No, that's not how that's supposed to work. So something
I know.
Then, I can't, because I mean, this was one that we were. I'll have to do some testing with the updates then. If this was one we had done, I would just completely hop into yours and see what it was. But since this is not something that we have done, this is something that you're doing with another community, I don't want to do that in case I accidentally hit something.
Yeah, this is with, for reference, this is with Proton John's Discord community. Maniacal, I believe, was the one who organized this.
I'm wanting to say that
might have been him. Let me double check.
Archipelago stuff is all outdated because they've kept pushing updates.
That
I
makes
need
sense.
I need to do a big update for it. Because isn't it up to 5.0 now?
Probably, I don't know offhand. I could have sworn Maniacal was this. God, the chat goes on forever. Let's try to get back to where this started, because it started on It started on Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, somewhere around in there.
Yeah, it's up to 5.0. That might be why they might have changed how they're doing that now.
Mm-hmm. The manual client itself works, so I can just go into there and hit the complete button when I'm done.
And I think the way that I'm grabbing everything, you should be fine and not have to worry about that for the other checks. I know
Yeah.
at one point I was having a little bit of desync with it, and I corrected it to where it's grabbing the information from the server rather than trying to grab it from client side.
Yeah, no, everything's worked fine because I've been using it the whole week, and everything has worked perfectly fine. Like I've got stuff has been
I
sent.
am full on 2 updates behind, by the way, because 4.6 and then 5.0. And I've been, for those wondering, the web client's versioning is supposed to match Archipelago's version. So that's how far back that is.
Another smaller bug that's not as big of a deal. If I have hints marked off, they will unmark themselves on an update.
Yeah, I have. Wait. On like a refresh or like you mark a location?
As in something like someone drops something, does a check. Like when this text client update or this text chat updates.
Not supposed to do that. That's only supposed to. Oh boy. So that might be a new bug that showed up then.
Okay, because
I've seen it. Not supposed to do that. It's only supposed. The only way that I could get it was only doing it when the hints themselves were updated.
Yeah.
There was nothing I could do to stop that because without going in and setting up another thing for it to keep in the background at all times, it's kind of impossible to do that.
Yeah.
And I couldn't find a definitive way of IDing the hints. Hints are really weird on how they're broke down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on text chat update.
If it's on text chat update, then that's not supposed to happen. That is a glitch. And I've got to figure that part of it out then, because I had it to where it was only when hints were updating.
And let me leave these.
I might. I wonder if I might have had to have changed. I wonder if I might have had to have changed at some point where it was grabbing hints, and had to tie it into the chat. Because if I did that, then that would explain a lot.
Also, people do see my hints if I do hints, so that's going through as well. So, all the items and everything's gone through.
Well, hinting is only through text chat.
Yeah.
So that makes sense on that. That's one of those. The text side of it seemed to work. The checks was the only thing I had at one point, but like I said, I know I swapped that over to grabbing from server, so unless they change the API, there's no way that's going to break.
Also, yes, it is text chat update because it just did it.
I saw that.
I'm like, web client's being weird. That's fine. At least it's mostly functional.
I might have to rethink how I'm doing the hints then. Because there might be something else that's going wrong there. The bad thing is I've walked away from it for so long now that I'm going to have to probably redo the hints anyhow. Because I won't remember what I actually had going.
Yeah, I've also not said I'm using a web client because I don't know if this was ever something you publicly released or if it was just the two of us using it.
It was more the two of us testing it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've really. I think the other devs in the manual Discord know about it.
Yeah.
But that's it, kind of deal. No one's really used it.
But yeah, 1-2 is done. 1-3, I am missing Vasquez's demo, or not demo, memo. I don't have enough points to hint for it, unfortunately. I've burned all my hints and stuff, points at the moment. Trying to get other stuff to progress as far as I've had. So I have no idea where it is. And I'm out of points, because it's a 5%.
Also, fun fact, the wrapper that I made for the web client, I never updated the version number on it. So it has a mismatch.
Yeah.
Whoops. I just realized that.
1-4, I'm still missing the party popper, which I do have that hinted at least. It is, oh, what game is it? Oh, it's off in Banjo-Tooie. Or in someone's Banjo-Tooie. So I'm stuck waiting on that one. Because I can't progress forward with 1-4, but I think if I get that, I think I can go through all of 1-4 in one go. I think.
Hopefully.
I think I looked over all the evidence and stuff and went, because thankfully, because of how I have this listed out, it's marked at every point that you require a specific item. At least the first time you require that item. I think some of them I've eliminated redundancies, like you need the item and then later on you need that same item. I think I've eliminated some of those. Some of those still exist. But for the most part, it's just, oh yeah, it says it right there. I need that item on that specific check. So even if someone hints that they need a thing, if it's on the thing that says it needs this, they know exactly what I need.
The only downside that I could see to that, especially with you having 1-4 up right there.
Yeah.
Technically, you would have to have the party popper for all 3 of the first checks.
Yes.
So if someone's thing is Lada's camera added to court record, they wouldn't know that you're actually requiring something before that kind of deal.
Right. That's why I say if it's on the specific one that states that. If not, then I can just say, oh yeah, I still need this.
I almost wonder. I don't know, because I know that it acts weird with the box brackets. I was going to say, I almost would put that into like the block brackets. But I'm wanting to say manual acts weird with those. Because there's certain characters I have to comment out in order to get everything to grab properly.
Also, all of these names I just grabbed from my Google Doc when I was getting all this set up, so it's just there because I had to logic out where all the breaks were for the logic, and that's how I knew where the logic was for me to type out all the logic stuff. So if I go into the Google Drive here real quick, into the manual, how I knew when to, like, in the requirements go, okay, now this piece of evidence needs to go into the chain of logic or the layering of logic, was just when I hit the point where it said so. Because this is how I typed everything out initially. And all this wording is copied directly into the builder. And the same with the items. Because also the items, how they're listed, is when you acquire them vanilla. Which is nice, because in a sense you should be able to see, like, where you are in the case. You should be able to see if where that piece of evidence is, if you have it or not. So like for Party Popper, since it's literally the first piece of evidence, all I have to do is look at the top of the list of evidence for 1-4 and go, is it there? No? Okay, then I can't do anything in 1-4. I don't have to look through the entire list to find it, because it will be right there at the top. Or if I need another piece of evidence, I could just look where it, like, approximately where it should be. That's if I knew this game a lot more than I do at the moment. And I think 1-5, I'm still missing letter of introduction, and I think a few more things. It feels like the manual wants me to do 1-4 as my second case, It feels like that. I'm not sure. But it feels like it's 1-4 is my second case. Because 1-1, yeah, that's one more piece of evidence in 2 checks. The problem is that's 1 of 3 evidence. And it very, very often from my testing of just running it and just seeing which cases it wanted complete, it doesn't pick 1-1 very often. I don't know why, it just does not like to pick 1-1. I guess it's because it's the really short one. And getting those 3 specific piece of evidence is like, it's ratioed pretty hard. Yeah, I would like... Yeah, you get through at least 1-4 or 1-5 to some extent, because there's someone... they're kind of... I don't know if they're soft-locked or hard-locked, because I can't get deep into 1-4, 1-5, because a couple of their items are deep in the... Like, one is on, like, the 4th talk with Edgeworth. The other one is... I forget, in 1-5 specific, but it's deep in 1-5. And I'm holding up kind of badly. But because, again, how the manual is, I can only go so far and then I'm stuck. I can only laterally move so much, depending on evidence, so I'm just stuck waiting on evidence. Also, TGSR for this week is almost timed well since it's technically Drive's 10th anniversary. Like 10 years from its first air date. And I was wrong about everything related to Chase coming back as Chase is with his writer stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot sooner than... Well, no, it is still a good little bit out, though.
Guess what episode he gets his writer form in?
Probably 25.
26.
Yeah. It's still a little bit out.
I mean, for us, yes, in a relative sense, because of what we're covering for the next 2 TGSRs, but in an episode count-wise, no. We end on 24. It's just 2 episodes later. The only reason I know the specific episode is because the Twitter account has been retweeting, I guess, specific episodes for Drive. Okay, I guess that guy didn't want to play. And one of them is Chase's debut episode with his writer form, and that's 26. Because I think it's like the first episode, and then Mock's first episode, and then Chase's first episode. And then a creditless version of the opening, which is region locked amongst all the other stuff because fuck you. And again, not remembering things properly, I thought Chase had triple tune for far longer than he did. He got to do it like 3 times and then never again.
And like 2 of them was in Formula's episodes.
Yep. One of those point of just like, wow, I do not remember this show as much as I do, I guess? Or at least I'm saying that there's more... I don't know. Ah, yeah, the One Roaring Moon deck. I know that deck. Hi, Devil Spidey. How's it going? Do I go? Nope, Lucario. Granted, that doesn't particularly matter. Anthem. I mean, I don't mind Koraidon. Right on. Let's do this. Feels like my best option. And discard an energy, but I can get that back easily. That was not what I was on. Ah, crap. Well, so much for Evolving Limit. It's dead this turn. Yeah, it's really dead this turn. Shit. Fuck. Yes. That's a no good. Granted, this Roaring Moon deck might just deck itself out as usual. I would appreciate that at least. Ow, that's almost double the damage. Do I take double damage? No.
Also, I am in Destiny whenever you want to join.
Alright. I guess I'll round out this duel and swap over. Oh. That sucks to hear. Hopefully Arista's okay at least. Well, that only helps me so much. Oh, and in the async, funny enough, one of the people running Emerald, they don't have Surf.
Oof.
Yeah, as they pointed out, it's like I'm locked out of like a third of the fucking game because I don't have Surf. And I'm like, damn, that sucks. But we are at like 3 complete games out of 41.
And they're probably the shortest of the games too.
Metroid Prime, Battle for Bikini Bottom, and Hades?
Wait, Prime?
Yeah.
Did someone cheat?
Nope. They're not one of the people that I'm holding up because I technically have their artifacts. Because I do believe I have artifacts for a couple other people. Yeah, I have one person's artifact of life giver, and then I have a separate person's artifact of spirit. One of them is in 1-4, one of them is in 1-5.
Both of them will not be gotten at this point.
Yeah, it just sucks because I'm like, I see where I'm holding up at least 3 people, and I'm like, I can't do anything. I'm stuck. I am literally like probably 1 item away from like at least getting through another case.
Also, by the way, I just glanced over at chat. I almost choose violence most days, so I feel you.
I'm sorry, there's a Scooby-Doo Metroidvania? Hold up. Oh yeah, I get 2 prize cards. Too bad I have no Pokemons. Well, I guess I might as well swap over because it's not meant for me to play Pokemon tonight. Especially if I immediately run into the one Roaring Moon deck I've played like 6 times. It's the one thing I don't like about this game is just how often I run into just the same like 4 or 5 decks.
Alright, there's one part of that catalyst done now. The one that we bought, that we got the last time we played.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've been at the Cosmodrome just screwing around with it.
Oh, ChatGPT increasing its subscription price. Oh no, whatever shall I do except just not care? Because I don't know, I'm not paying for any sort of ChatGPT anything hoopla.
Well, I mean, the AI has to make money somehow.
Also, yes, I did see that Tencent's like, maybe we could buy Ubisoft, and I'm like, oh god, this is going to go terribly. I know Ubisoft is doing atrociously right now. I think, what is it? The new Star Wars game underperformed. Their new not Last Airbender Avatar game also underperformed. Skull and Bones heavily underperformed. Aren't they putting out a new game at the moment? Damn, that is basically the same thing that happened to the Visions of Mana remaster crew, or remaster studio.
Just finished a heroic.
I am logging again. I am in orbit.
Player joined you.
Yeah, I did the initial catalyst stuff, or at least the initial oh, was it like whatever quest stuff for the one we did the dungeon for, and then it was like, oh hey, now switch on all of these switches in the dungeon on expert difficulty. I'm like, oh, that's those panels I kept seeing, wasn't it?
Toggle first pair of switches in 0 hour.
Mm-hmm. And then there's a second pair, and then there's a third pair. But I'm pretty sure it's those panels I spotted that I thought were something, but apparently they were not. Ow. Broke my ankles. Just hear the crunch.
But Witch Queen?
Yep.
Fun fact, I have to actually make you the lead. I've already kind of started on Witch Queen at one point, so.
Wonder what Destiny Man has. Bounties and then an exotic final shape quest. Hooray.
Let me know if you find any good salvage out there.
I was pretty sure.
This can't be it, can it? Those ships, the
Yes,
darkness.
I thought so.
This can't be how it ends.
Or maybe I haven't. Because isn't that the beginning? I don't know. I know you've not done it, so once I figure out how to make you party late again.
Go to the Friends tab.
I figured it out.
Okay. Fire team leader. I believe I am picking this one.
Savathun's Throne World.
Yeah, the arrival.
Yeah.
Whee!
So if that's the case, then yeah, I could have started it too. Okay.
I do like the
I
exotic.
thought I did something with this one though.
Did the one that's on the timeline? Since that's a separate mission?
In times of crisis, people look to their leaders for answers. But ever since the planets were ripped from our sky, it seems all I can offer are more questions. And now, with Mars returned, I hardly know where to start.
If you're going to ask how that works, I don't know. Something capital D darkness.
Where is she?
Exactly. It's magic, but it's dark magic.
Your theory was correct. The relic is of the pyramids. There's no doubt.
Word is out about Mars.
I need more time.
The Cabal are mobilizing. We need to...
Unless I finished this one. But I know I watched this cutscene.
Secure the camp!
Wait. It seems they have another target.
We've went from Europa to Mars. We are currently on Mars at the moment.
Savathun.
Yeah, it is still, we've went from snow to basically a desert. But it's red-ish. So it's a red desert. That makes it different.
Easy mode or hard mode?
Why did I get kicked out the menu?
That's a fantastic question.
Are you in orbit?
Yep, but I got the screen about doing it on normal or heroic.
I didn't. Game? Okay.
In times of crisis,
Can I?
people look
can I-
to their leaders.
I was about to say, can I skip cutscene? Because we've watched cutscene. And back to orbit.
I think you're mashing the button too quick. That's what's happening.
No?
Because it technically puts you in orbit.
Okay.
Swap me to lead.
Yeah, I just did.
Because apparently it won't matter. It's treating as if I've not done it at all. So I've either completed it or I didn't do it, but I know I watched that cutscene.
Mhm.
So
We. Okay, now we're just in the mission.
Guardian, Eris and I are establishing hidden operations near the cradle. What's your location?
We're in some kind of crop field.
What you see is a window into the Golden Age. Mars has returned with temporal instabilities, and Savathun's presence here is no coincidence.
We believe the reappearance of Mars drove her out of hiding, and our intel says she may be in a weakened state.
No, I
The
can't
Cabal
summon my
fleet is blocking the
Sparrow.
path onto her ship. We need you to find a way to get up there and track Savathun down.
This may be our only chance to strike.
I pissed him off. I pissed him off.
Guess I'm slamming this in here. Me. Mm-hmm. Oh, I have made us a man cannon. Tally ho.
The Cabal are setting up a giant cannon. I have an idea. Head inside and get me to a console.
Wait, do we pull a Doomslayer in this mission, or is it a different Destiny campaign where we pull a Doomslayer?
Probably this one.
Okay, because I'm like, there is some mission in Destiny where we shove ourselves in a cannon and shoot ourselves out of it.
Bring me to the console. Let's see how this cannon works.
Probably this
Savathun
one.
went into hiding thanks to the Awoken Queen, Mara Sov. So why is she showing herself again so soon? Seems too reckless for a god of cunning.
Thing I like about this is that when you kill enemies, you get like little, like extra bullets that kind of like home in on other targets.
Which gun?
The exotic we picked up from the dungeon.
I don't. What's its name?
Outbreak Perfected.
Oh.
Okay, got it. We need fuel,
Hi.
power, and projectile control. You'll be the projectile, of course.
Ah.
I know what you're thinking, but trust
Screw me up on that.
this will
Oh.
work. My plans always work. Let's start with opening the fuel lines.
Ooh, that was a long shot.
Oh, did I go the wrong way? Oh no, just needed to pick up a thingy. Oh, I need to pick up this big ass wrench.
One down, Guardian. One more to go.
I don't know why that one thought that it was a good idea to go up there with you, but nope, that don't have double jump. Noted.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy.
Fuel lines open.
Can we steal the tank? I know that's a tank. Can we steal that?
Next
No.
up, generators.
And that's 2. And the barrel we go. Oh,
Oh.
we're not in the barrel yet.
You know, if I were a god of cunning, I wouldn't show up with a giant ship. It's like saying, "Here I am, come kill me." Or maybe Savathun's waving a red flag at a bull. Maybe we're the bull.
Respawning restricted.
Rally
Ow.
banner.
We need 2 override codes to get the lift moving. Only Cabal engineers carry them.
I guess you have to pick it up. Because it will not let me pick it up.
That's weird.
Get me to that console. I'll activate the lift. Lift is active. We just have to adjust the trajectory.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Yep.
When I was searching for the cannon schematics, I saw marching orders from Keitel. She wants to retake Mars as Cabal territory. Not sure how she'll feel about us interfering. All right, the cannon is aligning. Time to reload, Guardian. Don't worry, you'll be fine. But I'll stand by to revive. Just in case.
Right.
Oh, this
other
way.
To my knowledge, no Guardian has ever been on Savathun's ship before. Either she's inviting us aboard, or she's so weak after that encounter with Queen Mara that she's getting clumsy. I'm hoping for the latter, but I wouldn't bet on it.
We have become Bullet. Whee!
Speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out. So I was actually expecting it to drop me early.
Same.
Made it onto the ship.
I felt
We're
it.
seeing traces of void light. Seems like maybe another Guardian got up here first.
That's impossible. Perhaps we've acted too hastily. There are too many unknowns.
Savathun is the god of cunning. To wait for a moment when her intentions are clear, we would wait forever.
Not forever. Just until we can provide backup. Guardian, Eris and I are pinned down. If you turn back now, it'll give us more time to plan.
I don't think Savathun will give us free time, Ikora. This might be our only shot. Don't worry, we'll handle it.
Be careful.
Don't worry, what's the worst that can happen? We die? Oop, oop, oop. You got stuck on geometry. Alright. Huh? Oh. I found the way. This is the way. I know what that means. Oh, so okay.
Yeah, we're getting moats.
Yeah,
Bringing
you
them
get
back.
each of them and bring them back.
Through the door. Oop.
The Hive shouldn't be able to use the light against us. They shouldn't be able to use it at all. The Traveler would never grant them that power. Not willingly, anyway. This just isn't adding up. We need to find Savathun. In there, I'm picking up unusual energy readings from that statue. Let's make a quick detour.
Bye.
Those moths will attack if you don't shoot them, Guardian.
Here we go. Ow.
That statue doesn't look Hive. I've never seen anything like it. Looks like pyramid technology. What's it doing on Savathun's ship? We should bring it back to Ikora.
We should do the thing you already did. I'm gonna regret doing that. Hear him just a little bit, but I don't care.
Up, another one of them. Nope, I didn't make it.
Whoa! Hello. I almost walked right off the side of that.
There are reports of Savathun trying to capture Void Light from dead Guardians. Maybe this is related. Maybe she's been studying the Void all this time. Could that be how she did this? That was Savathun. Hurry.
Hello.
Goodbye.
No, that's impossible. Is that a ghost? It can't be. Get me closer, Guardian. I have to see. I can't believe it. Is that ghost helping the hive? We have to stop its ghost. There's no other way. That thing is not like me. You see that, right? I can't believe this. We have to keep going. Oh, Traveler, what has she done to you?
Hey, more upgrade modules.
Cutscene. Maybe. Or not.
What is this place? This doesn't look like a hive throne world. it's her.
How did you do it? How did you find the strength to destroy something so like yourself?
There.
To look in a mirror and kill what looks back.
Come on. You're strong. But that was too easy.
It did seem too easy, didn't it?
So I might have found out that there's a super that just already turns your golden gun from like a multi-shot into a single shot. So that plus Nighthawk means I think my super does stupid amounts of damage.
Well, I think we both hit our supers at the same time.
I know I headshotted her with it.
And I know I landed mine. So I know what mine can normally do. We probably did well over 6 digits of damage.
Okay, because I think mine, I clocked mine at 15.
Well, then maybe yours doesn't do as much.
At least I think it was 15.
I know I've clocked mine at being able to do anywhere between 30 to 40, depending on the light level difference.
From where?
Savathun's throne world.
I know we should have checked in, but we had Savathun in our sights. That might have been our only shot at her, and we couldn't miss it.
I understand completely. It's not like Savathun to allow herself to be seen so easily.
There's something else. Before we left the ship, we ran into one of her knights. And
It had a ghost, Ikora. Same as any other light bearer.
A ghost? A hive knight with a ghost? But that means...
Savathun stole the light. But that's impossible, isn't it?
Impossible. With Savathun, nothing is impossible. Savathun, the Witch Queen. Hive god of cunning and lies. Hive legend tells us she was born on a hostile, far-off planet, where she would have lived a short, uneventful life. If it weren't for the worm familiar that warned of an impending cataclysm. And so, she led her siblings into the depths, where the ancient worm gods offered them immeasurable power in exchange for endless blood tribute. From this, the Hive were born, and countless civilizations were condemned to extinction. For untold ages, they devoured life and light wherever it could be found, facing little resistance. Until they tried to take on the Guardians. After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy. Because Savathun knows the best way to beat your enemy is to join them. In her greatest trick yet, she infiltrated the Vanguard weakening us from within, and stealing our most sacred resource, the one thing we thought she could never touch, the light. Light-bearing hive, complete with their own ghosts. I should have seen this coming. But how? We're in a new paradigm now, Guardian, where the boundaries between are becoming increasingly blurred, especially between what's right and what's wrong. If I had been in your place, to be honest, I don't know what I would have done. But there's no use dwelling on that. Let's assess what we do know. I see you picked up a clue along the way. One that might explain why Savathun decided to return alongside Mars. According to your ghost telemetry, that fragment is giving off the same vibrations as the Pyramid Tech relic. That just so happened to return with Mars. Go take a look. I'll explain more when you report back. We stand behind you.
Make it. No, I don't. Okay. Wondering if I had another upgrade module.
Guardians have been combing Mars since it reappeared. No way.
Oh, did we get a fancy new sword?
Maybe.
Approaching relic. Oh, this is where we get the polearm weapon. That was new for this DLC.
I have shaped the Enigma.
Ah, now we can do whatever.
Oh, so after you shape it, then you can reshape it however you want.
Yeah, you can modify stuff. I think I at least can only do the Whisper of the Worm and the other weapon. The other fancy exotic we have. Oh, and you can't have it equipped to reshape it. You have to have it unequipped, I guess.
I think it's the only thing that I've got that will let me at the moment.
We can make new weapons. If we had the pattern for them, which we do not. At least I don't have a pattern for anything.
It's only even showing me the Enigma. It's not even giving me options.
Oh, come over here. Over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pick up the quest over here. Like the couple of quests over here, and then you should be good.
Oh, wow. Really? They added in Season of the Deep stuff?
I think that would make sense.
That was a Lightfall season. You can craft the battle rifle.
Oh yeah, you can. I can't because I don't have a pattern for it.
I don't either, but I mean,
that was something. Not sure exactly what that something was, or what that something did to you. Hopefully nothing bad.
Yeah, the only thing that I can
Here I
reshape is
was,
the
bemoaning the fact that we
Enigma.
now had two mysteries to solve. And you, Wilson, making breakthroughs left and right. So, the relic rendered a full blueprint out of a single fragment. Almost as if you were shaping that weapon based on its own memory. Which parallels the distortions all over the planet. Open wounds where the past bleeds into the present. Somehow the relic can manipulate time. With the right conduit, of course. Which Savathun happened to have. But could she use the relic? And what for? The questions just keep piling up. It seems the answers are buried within Savathun's throne world. I need someone to go in and dig them up. Guardian, how do you feel about working with the Hidden? Good luck.
Eris says throne worlds are kingdoms of thought, built according to the desires of the creator. I suppose Savathun desired a throne world made of light. Everything here is imbued with it. What's strange to me is that she's vulnerable here. Why would she just let us walk in? We need a clue about how she stole the light.
I mean, maybe she thought it'd be fun.
Hey, listen closely. You're not supposed to be here. Guardians aren't safe in a place like this. Well, that's neat to know, pal, and you don't. Need to know. I mean, just get out before Savathun and her light-up goons realize you're here.
Oh god, this glaive is OP as can be.
Wasn't it like the most recent weapon type they've added?
Energy over there.
I think.
How did you do that? It's like you created those platforms out of thin air.
Yeah, this is the stuff that makes people go, oh, we were supposed to get all that stuff in this DLC, because you could probably make all that with your grappling hook and stuff.
Yep.
Oh, apparently this way. Oh. Up this way.
That, up there. I think that door will lead us out. We just need a way up.
How nice of the hologram statues to point the way for us. Yeah, up this way.
Well, Zerk has disappeared.
I'm sensing more psychic
Oh,
energy
dear.
nearby. It might help us find our way out of here.
Wait, what? But there was a floor down there.
I know. I was trying to stop because I realized, oh fuck, wait. And then I got pushed.
Guardian down.
I see the solution.
I think I just did too. Okay. So you found the solution.
Yep.
I was making it work.
Hey, you're stirring up the hive. This is exactly why I told you to leave.
What do you know about Hive using the light?
That's why you're here.
That's need to know.
Yeah. Look, all right, I really shouldn't be doing this, but come meet me outside the fortress. Just be discreet, all right?
Good lord. How far away are you, sir?
Yes. By the way.
The signal's coming from beyond that gate. We have to get it open.
Hey, what did you do? What did you do? Oh, no, you triggered the alarm. The Hive are gonna be all over you. What happened to being discreet?
We're trying to open the gate.
Look, just try to stay alive, all right? Once the gate's open, just make a run for it.
The headshot on this is, damn.
Right?
Wait, does this change my knife ability? Oh. It does. Odd.
Gate's open. Let's go. Between you and me, I don't think this guy we've been talking to is working for the Vanguard. I guess it could be a rogue hidden agent or a lost guardian. But maybe it's just Sabathun disguising her voice. Any lead's a good lead. Scorn ahead. What are they doing here? They don't go anywhere without being directed. Another Hive wielding the light. Eyes up, Guardian. not sure I'll ever get used to seeing ghosts serving the Hive. All ghosts were created after the collapse. The Traveler released us just before it went dormant. These ghosts had thousands of opportunities to choose a guardian, and they passed right over humanity and chose our enemy instead. I can't forgive that.
Oh.
Sure you can. You can completely forgive that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that'll help. I think it helped the Halo show that I got a new writing team to some extent for its second season before it was canned permanently.
Whoop. I'm dead.
And I think you also missed your turn.
You brought us here?
Hey, take it easy. Just let me explain.
Have found.
Dude, guess what I just found? Gee whiz, I don't know. A lost park or something? No, dude. I found an old Game Boy. Whoa, that's
I don't mind. I'm not watching the show, so.
no way, dude. Yeah, let's build it up.
I will say sure, even though I have not seen any of such material such as that. So yes, sure.
Oh, wow. I am ready to go back to the tower to rank up.
Oh, nice. I'm just clearing out tramp stuff.
Hey, get awkward out of the way first, I always say. This, pile of ash and bone used to be my, actually, don't worry about it. All you need to know, us wandering ghosts gave into the Hive believing we'd found purpose, and well, peer pressure's a hell of a thing. Also, because it's what the Traveler must have wanted. If
Well.
then Hive killed Guardians with light, you think that's the Traveler's will, really? I'll tell you what, I don't buy it. Not anymore. The Witch Queen's up to something, and, maybe together we get to the bottom of it, huh? There's an old Hive temple nearby with Savathun's secrets inside. That is all I know. The what and the why? That's your game, yeah? And when you get there, radio me. Private channels only. Oh, almost forgot.
Somebody reusing assets.
Honored to meet you. Yeah, for real.
I have a new ship.
Ikora, the device was some sort of super weapon. The energy I detected within was extremely volatile, way beyond expected levels.
The Scorn clearly have an appetite for destruction. But at whose behest? We do not yet know.
We'll keep starving them until we figure out who's behind all this. Thanks, Ikora.
Not, not pick those up? Right. Can you pick these up?
What?
In this cave?
I am nowhere near that cave.
Oh, darn. You took off.
I still can't believe Savathun has the light. The light is sacred, Guardian. It's what gives you your power. It's the reason I found you. And I will never let the Hive steal that from us. Finch, we're nearing the Hive Temple you mentioned.
That's one way to end up with the name Gandalf.
My name out there. I don't need the Lucent Hive catching on to our friendship.
Okay, okay. You'll be careful.
Well,
Yeah, you kind of drew through everything. Ow.
well, I didn't figure that it was gonna wall us.
Is it the you gotta... No, that's technically not a quote from the movie. That's a quote from the soundtrack of the movie.
So, Finch, mind telling us what exactly it is we're looking for?
Oh, you know, what's his name? That old warlock Osiris? Yeah, it's his
That's
ghost.
technically a
Oh,
trans... Okay, friend, I've never seen
Wait, you mean Sagira?
ye olde Transformers movie.
You know what happened to her? How she,
Oh, the original animated movie.
Came for her, backed her into a corner. But clearly Savathun found her shell, impersonated Osiris.
I see. That must have been part of her play to steal the light, I mean.
Sure seems that way.
I'm sensing some skepticism.
We don't know you, but you're very eager to trust us. Makes me uneasy.
Hey, I am taking a huge chance trusting you too, you know. I bet you change your tune once you find Sagira.
If we find her, then we can talk trust.
Oh, from Michael Bay's Transformers? I don't remember that, but it's been an eternity since I've seen the original Michael Bay Transformers movie. Okay, yeah. Okay, I kind of remember that now. Not that much, but I'm like, oh, okay, I know vaguely where in that movie he is.
More Scorn. What are they even doing here?
Yeah, because I also feel like that was a line in the trailer they used a lot.
More traitorous ghosts serving the hive. Good riddance. They deserve what they get.
You get up there?
By that logic,
I'm
I should
getting
be
there.
crushed into pieces too.
Oh,
You turn tail back to the hive.
oh no!
then yeah, maybe.
I had no momentum to save
Pretty
myself.
Blind judgment there, my friend.
Meeting you confirmed a suspicion. Siding with the hive was a choice, and you all made it willingly.
Look, making a choice doesn't always mean you have multiple options, you know? Look, I am not saying buddying up with the hive was right, and yeah, maybe a lot of us do deserve what's coming. But me, I'm just trying to right my wrongs. That's gotta count for something.
I guess we'll see.
Ooh. All right, now quit teleporting.
So to get this straight, we're heading into a dangerous temple filled with deadly scorn to find Sagira, who was placed there by Savathun.
Yeah, that's about the gist of it. Yeah.
And this definitely isn't some kind of trap.
Now, come on, look.
Wrong
experiment
way.
me all you want, but I am not hiding anything. I promise.
Honesty goes a long way with my guardians.
Is that?
Ikora Ray, a leader of the Vanguard. I signaled her just in case.
Let's call it insurance. A watchful eye. In case your actions differ from your words.
Ikora Ray. Wow. It's, yeah. Whoa. I always wanted to work for the Vanguard.
With, not for. Do right by us, and we can discuss a more permanent role once Savathun is dealt with.
Eee.
Well, that just happened. Yep. Missed the jump.
Got the one crystal.
And there's the other. Also, it's possible I just tanked everyone.
Makes sense.
That's the last of them. Let's head down.
Whee! I hit the jump button. I swear.
You see that? Looked like a giant scorn.
Keep on your guard. We don't know what's in there, or what the Scorn are up to.
Ow.
So we gotta find the right room to.
Oh, okay.
Granted, I don't know what to do with it, but
I just blew up the crystal, and I assume we'll probably have to blow up the others as well. Oh, he's vulnerable now. And
Whatever
dead.
that giant squid is, it's taunting us. It must know what we're after. The Scorn are supposed to be mindless, but they're powerful, organized.
If they act, it's because someone's telling them to.
The Fanatic would be a safe bet.
Oh, you mean Fikrul, the leader, the former leader of the Barons?
That game, I couldn't see anything. That was awesome.
I don't think it's him.
And you know this how?
Well, Throne World's bathed in Savathun's light, right? Supposed to be a capital P powerful, keep anything dark out. And yet, somehow the Scorn found a way in. Makes you think they found some sort of power to match, doesn't it, huh?
Then we don't yet know what we're dealing with here. For now, keep focused on the task at hand, Guardian.
Whee! Okay, that one made sense because I burned all my jumps. Oh, I do 137.
Yeah.
That was not a headshot. Because I missed. Ew, ew, on fire. I am burning.
That was no Baron, but it felt just as powerful. What are we dealing with here?
I wouldn't stick around to find out if I were you. Grab Sagira and go, okay?
I stand before a being with 1,000 names. It whispers one. The witness. Remember it. Remember that name.
Did anybody else hear that?
Smokestack
Sounded
head.
like Savathun.
Who's the witness?
No clue. I've never heard that name before.
Hey, that's exciting though, right? A lead!
What's most exciting is that you were telling the truth.
Trust earned, then, huh? Yeah?
Call it cautious optimism for now. Your guidance yielded results. But let's not forget Savathun remains at large.
Well, hopefully not for long if we have anything to say about it. I just want to expose Savathun. Yeah, stop whatever game she's playing.
You can be sure we'll hold you to that. In the meantime, what should we do with Sagira?
I'm not sure how we heard that voice from it, but I have a theory. Bring her back to me as soon as you can. And good work. All of you.
Been upgrading my weapons in the background as we keep picking up modules. Some of the stuff that's been lagging behind, I wanted to get up enough that I'm not down too much if I decide to pivot to them.
Makes sense.
First the relic, then the illusions near Savathun's fortress, and now Sagira's shell. All linked by the same energy. The same dark energy, which you can interact with. It's been useful so far. I just don't like how little we know about it. I bet Ikora will have some theories about all this. We should head back to Mars.
Guess we're heading back to Mars.
Or I'm getting kind of tired.
All right.
And I'm noticing that I am kind of drifting every so often.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
So we're going to go to the tower and clean up there and then...
Clean up various engrams we've got, because I think I got... I know, okay, I only have a prime. What's in my prime engram? Maybe something good.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
I have boots.
I got a cloak.
That's enough. I don't have training for that.
Why are we sending Guardians to die? Why?
The world's changing, Guardian. You must prepare and adapt.
I hate it when the moon is out. Creeps me out.
Decryption can break your heart sometimes. Guardian, what puzzles do you bear?
Wow, I'm already on my way to rank 7.
Yes.
I think I'm stuck in 6 until we get to
Busy.
final shape stuff. Basically.
Rhythmic physical expression along with a fight.
Also, you can come emote and you'll get the boost kind of deal.
Yay!
I'm going Super Guardian.
I only get to be silver.
I need a rest.
But we'll be back next week with more Destiny as we continue the Witch Queen. But between now and then, tomorrow, it's TGSR. We get to take a look at the next 4 episodes of Draft, which I've watched.
Yay! And then next week is the first of a two-parter? 3-parter.
Not next week.
Or not next week. The next time for TGSR it's a start of a 3-parter mini within our Drive look. Because I saw the openings this week and I was like, oh, it is that time.
But yeah, Sunday will be a thing. I'm not pulling the trigger on the Star Citizen one because of the fact of you were having some frame garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's down enough for mine. Recording it wasn't, so I'm willing to bet streaming it probably isn't.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be a thing. And next Thursday will be more Valkyria Chronicles.
Yeah, I got through 5 chapters surprisingly fast, even though there's a lot of talking in that game. There's that's like 20 some odd chapters in that game, I believe.
But if you like what you see, drop a follow. Really appreciate it. Chipping away at that affiliate goal. !social, and chat will give you all of the handles for the different socials, and !Discord in chat will give you a link to the Discord. Drop by, say hi. There's Dropbox for questions there. And you got anything else to add?
No.